Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Now guys, let's update the view on gold market. As you can see, based on these two sessions, this actually market remains in the same area where it was yesterday. Here are just minor details that we need to discuss. So actually, as we said, that some reaction should happen on this area, but it was able for the gold to move slightly higher, just because you could see that this conference resistance area is a bit wide, so 1949, 1963, and reaction could start it from any points of this area, and the market right now is going around it. So it means that the question about the possible reaction to the downside is not taken off the table yet. It really could happen, but before the position taking it's just safer to get corresponding reversal patterns on lower time frame. It's just because, as you can see, based on this momentum that we have right there, it's not really safe to take the position blindly just because market stands on the confluence. That's actually what we intend to do right now. So in a longer term, yes, we are keep in mind that theoretically we could get further upward continuation, getting this larger hand and shoulders later. All this stuff exists in our strategy, but first we need to see what will happen right there, because market at this point is completing a few important targets, and it's logical to get some reaction on these targets. So particularly speaking on the follow time frame chart, here's what I have. XOP of this hand and shoulders, it's minor hand and shoulders on the follow time frame chart, smaller size, has not been done yet, but I prefer, if I would consider taking the scalp short position as a completion of the target, as a completion, as a reaching of the confluence, I prefer to see this target to be done before taking the short position. Because if we would like to take position right now, without waiting the XOP, you will have to place stop anyway above this area. Because completion of the XOP, it absolutely doesn't cancel the idea of the possible reaction. It is normal. And short-term bearish context still might be valid if this will happen. That's why, and we have to place stops at the points where the context is destroyed. And this explains why we have to place it above it if you suddenly would like to take position today. So you have to actually anyway to include this XOP in your trading plan and hide your stop somewhere above this area. That's why, from this standpoint of view, maybe it makes sense to wait when the XOP will be done, especially after this type of actions. You can see this acceleration. On the hourly chart, it's also interesting performance. Let's take a look at market stands flat, and XOP that we have here is local XOP on the hourly chart. Also barley has not been touched, so just few cents stands to this target. At the same time, market is forming sideways action. By taking a look at the MACD, you could see huge divergences forming right there, while market stands flat, and that might be a sign of the bullish dynamic pressure, when the market could do some final effort, show some spike on some upward action here, complete this XOP on the 4-hour time frame chart, and then start corresponding reaction that we're talking about. Particularly speaking, I'm not too surprised if we'll get here a kind of the hand and shoulders or something of that sort later on the next week. So that's actually what we have. It means that currently it's mostly the same stories on euro currencies. We today have decided to sit on the hands, and here might be the same, just because taking the new long position, it seems to be tricky and not very attractive, is because market mostly stands around the target already. Although if you would like to, you could try to do this. At the same time, it would be just simpler to take the new long when the market will show the pullback, and the safer. While for taking the short position, it's a bit too early, just because we have uncompleted major targets, and it brings some uncertainty with the position taking. And to be honest, we do not have yet the clear bearish signs, which is also makes it difficult to take a position immediately. That's why we in general right now have created the new strategies that we would like to follow. First is the completion of the XOP, and then starting downside direction. And that's why, with keeping it in mind, we could make the decision on the corresponding positions when these parts of this trading plan will start to happen. And I think that will be just a better solution in the current circumstances.